feel like there's anything wrong with you. You do not have to be a minimalist. You don't have to wear beige every day. You don't have to dress like Steve Jobs, okay? Someone is still in there enjoying themselves, in their obsession. Just let them stay in their bubble, guys. I don't want to go on a holiday, guys. I want to buy bags. Oh, that's like me saying, why don't you just stop playing golf? Like, well, you're so, like, that's so boring. Or why don't you stop watching TV? Like, why don't you stop eating cake? Like, you know, there are so many things in life that you could critique people about that you don't necessarily think is right, but who cares if somebody wants to buy 1,000 bags? Like, let them be. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you love shopping and handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. So guys, recently I've noticed a lot of videos pop up on my YouTube homepage about minimalism and luxury being a waste of money, and you're gonna become poor if you spend all your money on designer bags. And I think it's, well, to be honest, I click on those sorts of videos, so that's probably why it keeps getting suggested to me. But I do notice sometimes people comment on these videos and kind of pass judgment on people who do collect luxury things, and I wanted to talk about some assumptions people make who are not into luxury about people who are. And honestly, I don't think we should really judge each other. Whatever you're into in life, everyone has a weakness for something. First assumption is poor people buy designer bags to look rich. Okay, let's just be real. There are some people who buy designer things to look rich or to kind of look like they're living a lavish lifestyle, but not everybody who buys designer items really cares if they look rich. It's like a slow thing that creeps up on you in your life. Like maybe when you were a little girl, you like looked into the shop windows of Chanel and you were just like, oh my gosh, so pretty. And then, you know, you saw your auntie wearing a Chanel bag, or I don't know, it kind of just creeps up on you slowly over the years. And then you find yourself as an adult buying designer items because psychologically, like when you were little, you kind of always dreamed to be a glamorous little girl because you're dressing up in your mum's heels or whatever. And this doesn't mean that you necessarily want to look rich. It's just something that evolved within you over time because you were just so into fashion and like pretty things. And to be honest, I just buy designer things because I'm into pretty things, guys. I just like them, okay? Designer goods usually tend to be of higher quality than things that are not as expensive. And you notice that over time as you collect designer items. Now, to be honest, I've noticed a bit of a decline in a lot of different designer brands, and then my taste has definitely changed over the years for sure with different designer brands. But I honestly never bought designer brands to look rich. It's just, for me, something that I had an interest in and something that I decided to collect. Don't judge people for wearing a Birkin because they're not wearing a Birkin because they want to look rich. Maybe they just appreciate Hermes, or they just appreciate nice things, or maybe they just like the look of the bag. I mean, there's just that as well, guys. Like, some people don't even know what a Birkin is. They look at the bag and think, that's a nice bag. And yes, it is a nice bag, okay? Doesn't mean that they're trying to look like they're rich. Next, you're a sucker if you fall for fashion trends and designer trends. You should dress like Steve Jobs and wear like a turtleneck and Levi jeans. Like, seriously, guys, if you love wearing trendy clothes, if you like wearing bright colors, if you like wearing a different outfit every day, don't feel like there's anything wrong with you. You do not have to be a minimalist. You don't have to wear beige every day. You don't have to dress like Steve Jobs, okay? Steve Jobs, I don't know if he's into fashion. Maybe he is. I mean, there are people who just wear one outfit and it's still into fashion. But most likely, if you're into fashion and you get bored with what you wear, you're going to change clothes a lot. And honestly, should we feel bad for that? I mean, there are sustainable ways to do it as well. You can sell your clothes, you can go thrift shopping, you can do a lot of things, or you could spend all your money on designer clothes. Whatever you would choose to do, mind your own business, guys. Like, why does it matter what you do? If I want to do that, then that's my own problem, okay? Not everybody likes to buy new clothes all the time. I respect that. Some people like to save their money for their retirement, or stocks, shares, their houses, whatever, or on their own health. But there's some people who just like buying clothes, okay? So if that's what they want to do, let them be, okay? There are people who like to buy clothes. I mean, good on them. I mean, why are we judging everyone, okay? Just let people live their lives. Honestly, why are we making everyone feel bad for just enjoying themselves? Like, seriously. What's the point of buying an authentic bag? You should just buy a fake bag. Well, for me, I do not see any value in buying a fake bag. For me, I buy authentic bags because I hate being scammed on the pre-love market, for one thing, when I think I'm buying a real bag and it ends up being fake. I hate that feeling. I hate how many people are scammed by fake bags on the pre-love market, because I enjoy finding little treasures on the pre-love market. I like rediscovering brands, bags from different eras. I love rediscovering different past season collections and that sort of thing. And I hate how the fakes industry has like clouded what is real and what is fake, and it just, everything seems like so mixed up. And I honestly feel like fake bags are devaluing all authentic things, because you can just buy a fake bag that is almost the same as a real bag. And I just and I feel like fake bags make authentic bags a lot less special. I hate that, guys. Like, I love designer bags because they are hard to get, they are special, they're exclusive. And I know a lot of you guys are going to say they're not exclusive anymore, they're oversaturated, la la, but they are still quite like expensive. They're still hard to get. Like, designer bags in general are aspirational pieces, and they're things that people dream to get. And I think it's okay to have that dream. I think it's okay to feel excited about buying a designer bag. Why are we ruining that aspect of luxury fashion by just buying a fake and being like, oh well, it's the same? But it's not, guys. It's a fake bag. It's a lie. It's not. It's an imposter of a real bag. So I don't know, I love the feeling of buying a real authentic bag, not necessarily from the store. I love finding gems on the pre-love market. I love, finding something from like, a few years back that they used to do, but they don't do it anymore. And I'm like, oh, it's nice that I could buy this secondhand. I love that about designer items. I think it's special if it came from the real designer. That's what I like. And I don't find it the same if I buy a fake. Like, I personally don't like that. So, no, I don't think you should buy a fake. If you buy designer items, you are a victim of FOMO. So fear of missing out. You're just getting sucked in. And yes, I mean, if you look at brands like especially Louis Vuitton, they're constantly releasing collections. And I know a lot of people fall for that, constant buying of Louis Vuitton bags, because they are constantly releasing things, and you can fall for FOMO and give into that. But there does reach a point with most people that they kind of slow down or they stop because it just gets boring or old. But if there's people who are still in that phase of luxury where they're just buying a lot of bags, let them be, guys. Let them enjoy that time in their life, because nothing lasts forever. Even if people go crazy with the luxury shopping, I guarantee you guys there will be a time where they slow down again, because things get old. With any obsession, you get over it after one point. And even with luxury fashion, like, I became obsessed with so many different brands, but there becomes a point where you just get over it. And so if someone is still in there enjoying themselves in their obsession, just let them stay in their bubble, guys. Why are you saying, oh, you're just such a victim of FOMO? Like, let them be, guys. Like, let them enjoy that time in their life, because I can tell you, everybody has their little weakness. Oh, that's like me saying, why don't you just stop playing golf? Like, well, you're so, like, that's so boring. Or why don't you stop watching TV? Like, why don't you stop eating cake? Like, there are so many things in life that you could critique people about that you don't necessarily think is right, but if they enjoy it, let them do it. Like, just leave people alone. Mind your own business. Who cares if somebody wants to buy 1,000 bags? Like, let them be. Like, let them do their thing. And if it's not the right choice for them, they'll figure that out eventually. You don't have to tell them they're wasting money. It's their own problem. Like, leave them alone. Okay. You should go on holidays instead of buying handbags. I don't want to go on a holiday, guys. I want to buy bags. Like, let me buy my bags. Let me stay home. Okay, I do want to go to Japan. I do want to go to Paris, but like, traveling is not easy either, guys. Like, you could go on a holiday for 2 weeks, come back, and your life will be the same, okay? Like, holidays are temporary. Bags, you have them for a really long time. I can come home, look at my handbag, and just enjoy my handbag on my shelf every day, guys. Like, I love that feeling. I love buying a handbag. I honestly get so much joy out of handbags, which a lot of people cannot relate to. And I'm sorry if you don't have the same passion for handbags, but do not tell me to go on a holiday because you enjoy holidays. I enjoy holidays too, but holidays are not cheap. You could blow like $20,000 going to Paris. I know I would. Or I could buy like 2 really nice bags and I could wear them. And then if I get sick of them, I can sell them, like, and get most of my money back. You can't get your money back on a holiday, guys. Like, so don't tell me what to do. I'm sorry, guys, but I can take a trip whenever I want. But if I want to buy a bag right now, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it when I'm young and I'm enjoying myself and I look good with my bags. Okay, so anyways, I think I want to stop ranting now. But I guess the moral of my video today is I don't think we should judge each other for our, obsessions and our joys in life. Our things that we're into come and go. And if you're currently into handbags, like, that's okay. You might get over that at one point. I have told myself I'm not buying anything but Hermes bags from now on. I'm done with everything else. And that's what I've decided for myself, but I'm not going to go out and say you shouldn't buy Louis Vuitton bags because I don't. Like, that is completely stupid for me to say because I don't agree with that either. So just because you don't do something doesn't mean you should tell someone else that they shouldn't do it either, because whatever they do in their life might be a different outcome for them than it might be to you. So just mind your own business is what I'm trying to say, and you just do what you got to do and what you enjoy doing in your life, because life, it goes fast. It goes really fast. So if you're working, if you find you're unhappy in your life as well, you should try change it. You should try, I know there's so many things in my life I have to work on, so many things that I need to get out of my comfort zone to do, and I know that time is ticking. I have to act upon those things, and there are things that I know within myself that I want to change and evolve on, and I know sometimes with designer bags I take it way too far, and there are things about buying luxury things that I do have to sacrifice. So I know within myself where I need to find a balance, but I'm not going to judge someone else for their excessive shopping or whatever, because they have to discover that for themselves, and that I think is what life is about. So anyways, thanks for watching my channel, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!